here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down, Ravens.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
No, we changed it.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's got it, it's in close. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on an opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bills, 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. Get some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light. Well, on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He rolls to his right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle. Alpha, sit up.
He motioned the tight end over.
What? Sit up.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Lamar back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's It's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
3 yards on the play.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
First down, Ravens.
Sit up. Sit up.
Lamar out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Owen. Hey, sit up. Sit up.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hey, sit up.
Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
180. That's up.
Motioning right is Hopkins.
That's up.
Now it's Lamar. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead.
Baltimore.
Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
180. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Round 80. What's that?
Back to the air, Allen. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Again, Allen to the air. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
This one's set up for Lamar. Jukes away from one. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and a change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chill, right on the side.